Stop training like a bodybuilder because you are skinny. You see, what most niggas do is they think going to the gym is enough. Like, it's only 5% though. Being consistent in the gym, like waking up every single 5 days a week, going there, is only 5%. You have to know you need to train the correct way. You need to train the correct muscles. You need to do less so you get more results. You need to, what else? Whatever. Like, them things are more important than going 5 days a week and being consistent in those 5 days. You see, what I admire from like niggas like me who don't really try doing shit is because like we go like 4 times a week to the gym and we look better than you guys. I look like this, by the way. Don't mind the jacket, it's cold, whatever. Yeah. We do that shit. You feel me? We don't try and we get more results. You see niggas like you train like bodybuilders, but like they still look like ass. Skinny, like if you're skinny, right? If you're skinny, you need to know where you're at. I'm not making fun of you. Don't be insecure, because I was just like you before. You need to know where you're at, right? Where you're at is, I'm skinny, and you need to be humble with that. I'm skinny and I want to be jacked. So I need to train like a skinny. Nah, that mindset is bad. But like, you need to, don't take that mindset. But like, you need to be humble with it. You feel me? Like, you need to know I'm skinny and I'm supposed to go and be, maybe let's say you want to be a bodybuilder. You want to be a bodybuilder. Stop training like an accomplished bodybuilder when you ain't. Because niggas like you, that's what you do. Let me tell you what you guys do. You do bro splits, push-pull splits, splits of or whatever. Why this doesn't work? Firstly, my program. No, not my program. Cut that shit out. My workout program, like it ties into this shit, whatever. But like what you're doing, like the splits were invented for steroid users. There's this article. Oh, not article. It's facts. Bodybuilders in, I don't remember when, started training using the split, started doing splits basically because steroids were invented. Before steroids, they used what I use because I'm natural, bro. Like, you need to use what I use, which is, I'm not gonna sell it to you. Relax. Because it's available online. You need to train using full body workouts. There are 2 reasons why. Number 1 is because it's used for non-steroid users. If you're using steroids, cool, you can use like splits and shit. But you can look this up if you don't believe me. Splits are used for people using roids, and full body is used for people who don't use your roids. So what you need to focus on, like, I just gave you a free program, by the way, and niggas sell it to you. Alright. And then number 2 is what else? The reason? Oh yeah, the reason of like doing full body is there's this thing called protein synthesis. It equates to muscle growth. So it takes about 48 hours, this process. After 48 hours, it ends. So you doing the split, let's say you do a bro split and then I'll do the push-pull split example. So when you do bro split, let's say you do chest today, it's Monday, and you do bicep tomorrow and tricep the next, whatever. What you do is you're missing out on a hella of a lot. Like from Monday, Monday your chest is growing, right? Tuesday, it's still growing, but it's going down. Wednesday, it stopped growing. It has to wait until Monday to start growing again. So you're missing on hours and hours of muscle growth. Same with your bicep, your tricep, your shoulders, or whatever. Everything is missing on a hell of a lot, like hell of hours of growing. With me, when I do full body, because the process lasts 48 hours, I can train full body today, 2 exercises, and I chill for the next day, and I don't train nothing, and I'm still growing, and the next day. And by the way, it gives me more sets. If you didn't know, you might say, "Oh, but TK, that's a lazy way of approaching bodybuilding." You see, with bodybuilding, more doesn't equal a better result. It stagnates after a certain threshold. There's this thing called the 80-20 rule. 20% of your actions dictate 80% of your results. 20% of your thoughts equate to 80% of your actions. So with the gym, 20% of your workouts dictate 80% of your muscle growth and results. So you training like a bodybuilder. Let's do with the push-pulls, a leg split example. You training like that, let's say you train your chest Monday. Chest, shoulder, which is push day, right? Chest, shoulder, whatever, right? You train them things, you go, which is pull day. The muscles you train on Monday are still growing. However, you go to leg day, which is Wednesday. Them muscles you train on Monday stop growing. They have to start over. So you're missing out on a day of muscle growth. I, on the other hand, I don't miss, but like I go how many times at the gym? 3 times, boy. And I do compound movements. And this is what made me transform from this to this. All simply by just like doing what I'm doing. And the people I'm training, I train people for free. My friends, to be exact, are the same way. One friend doesn't listen, but whatever, yeah. You need to stop training like a bodybuilder because you're skinny. Start training like a skinny nigga who knows where he's at and who knows where he's going. Don't take that as a mindset though. But you need to be in reality and understand that you need to train your actions need to say like, I know where I'm at and I know where I'm going. You can use like with me, I can use like full body shit. I can use whatever because I'm already like looking good. Unless if I want to make another transformation, cool. But I look good either way. Me being bigger doesn't make my life better. You feel me? So, what else? What advice I wanted to give you? Oh yeah. Since most niggas like you need to know where you're at, but most niggas are biased, which is normal. Are biased to their bodies. You see, I think I look big. Some people may think I'm skinny, but I think I look big. You as well. You might think I'm big, so I need to train like a bodybuilder. But to know where you're the core advice of this video is you need to know where you're at to know where you're going. If you know where you're at, you know where you're going, and you know that doesn't mean you know the way, but like you know which direction to go, right? But most niggas don't know where they at. Oh, they misjudge where they at. You feel me? So you need an expert to tell you where you're at. So that's why I made this for you guys. You send me your pictures and I analyze your shit and I tell you where you are, and I'll give you any advice you need. Like how you sleep, how to improve your sleep, how to improve whatever. Everything I've done. And yeah. I'm your map. Map TK. I'm your map. Use me, bruh. Pause. Use me. Cause like you'll never find someone like this. You see, people like pay hundreds of dollars for this, like what I'm giving you. Click the link below in the description and put your details and send me your pictures, and I'll analyze and I'll tell you what you need to do. You should train your V-taper more. You should train this more. You should do this more. You should do this more, and then bang. You don't need to. It's not rocket science, bro. You know where you're at. I just gave you a blueprint, by the way. If you didn't realize, that's a way like you go to where you wanna be. It's simple. 3 steps. You know where you're at. You know the way, and then bang, you get your results. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.